Long ago, there was a man called Sir Isaac Newton. He's famous in the science world for lots of reasons, but one reason is because he discovered how important pushes and pulls are and the effects that they can have on objects we encounter. After one really long day of scientific research, he sat down under a big tree. Suddenly, an apple fell down, hit poor Sir Isaac Newton on his head and bounced onto the ground. Sir Isaac Newton realised that this happened because of a force he called gravity, which pulled the apple to the ground. So he famously said,
"For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction."
This means that every time you push or pull on an object, something has to happen. When we think of pushes and pulls, certain words come to mind, like movement, gravity, push, pull, force, energy, and of course, Sir Isaac Newton. Why is it important that we understand the effects of pushes and pulls? Because every day we push and pull objects, even in our own backyard. This is Rodney and Rachel. They're going to show us some of the things that they encounter which are affected by pushes and pulls. When Rachel pushes on a ball, it moves toward Rodney. The harder she pushes, the faster the ball moves.
A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too. A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too.
Every time Rachel wants to play in her cart, Rodney has to pull it to make it move. If Rodney didn't pull the cart, it wouldn't move. So pushing and pulling can help us have lots of fun.
A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too. A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too.
It's not just objects that can move by pushing or pulling on them. You can move people too. In the Olympics, there is a sport called wrestling, where one person has to try to push the other one out of the square using their own body weight as force. Look at what happens when Rodney tries wrestling. See how, using his body weight, Rodney can move his friend across the floor. Rachel and her friend are playing a game of tug-of-war. They are both pulling on a piece of rope. See how the force of pulling makes them move?
A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too. A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too.
Even when we do not know it, pushes and pulls are happening all around us. Have you ever been on a boat? When a boat is in the ocean, the waves can push it up and then gravity will pull the boat back down again. So the effects of pushing and pulling can be seen in nature, as well as the physical world around us. Look now as Rodney and his family try to manoeuvre the boat, which means move the boat, and change its directions by pulling on the piece of string.
A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too. A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too.
Pushes and pulls don't just happen outside, they also happen inside. Rodney has to open doors by pushing or pulling at school and at home. When he pushes against the door moves inward, which lets him walk through. When he pulls on the door moves towards him, so he has to be careful not to fall over.
A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too. A push or a pull can make things move. A push or a pull can stop them too.
Is this all making sense? Pushes and pulls are forces which make objects move. One force is an action, the other is a reaction. Pushes and pulls are very useful in our everyday life. You use pushes when you play with your toys, your brother or sister, even when you go shopping. Without pushes and pulls, nothing in our world would move, not even you. If this all makes sense to you, it's time to jump up and down. Remember, as you jump, you're pushing yourself up, but gravity will always pull you back down. The harder you push, the higher you'll go.
The end.